Good morning. I'm Lisa Lovestone with Matcha Morning and Bedhead Musing. Got my matcha. I didn't want to bring all my equipment over here to the pet sitting house, so I didn't juice or make a smoothie. But I did buy some organic eggs at Lidl. And so I boiled a couple of eggs this morning and ate 2 eggs. So I had a decent amount of protein that way. Well, that sun is really bright. I'm really warm sitting here. It was cold overnight, so I'm warming up. So there's a lot of talk about politics, and how do you not talk about politics in the United States right now? You know, people all over the world are concerned about what's happening in the United States. So it would appear that I haven't yawned all morning till just now. It would appear that there are several people who are like, wait a minute, I didn't vote for this. Well, yes, you did. Yes, you did. But here we go. So this is my thinking on the situation, and I hope that many people who did not vote for Frumpy will take this into consideration. So anyone who could have voted for Frumpy would either be vibrating at a very low vibration, or they were willing to take the good with the bad. They were willing to do that, which would mean that they were willing to put up with a lot of bullshit in order to have cleaner air, cleaner water, etc., etc. But, several of Frumpy's promises have not come true. He promised on day one the prices of groceries would go down. I barely afforded those eggs. that I bought. Six something for a dozen of organic eggs. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for it. So to my knowledge, the government subsidizes farmers when they lose money due to like the bird flu and stuff killing their chickens. So why do we have to pay for it through our taxes to subsidize them and then pay for it again at the grocery store? Our government is fucked up. It most certainly is. But overall, there are checks and balances. I would love our government to get cleaned out and to do better. I would love that. But not this way. I'm not willing to sell my soul to see my government get better. I'm not willing to betray my country to see things get better. I'm not willing to betray myself. There's a better way, and we're going to get there. Or quite possibly the people who end up in 5D and then the people who stay in the 3D world, maybe they just end up going to a different planet, or they end up just dying of this flu that's going around. I don't know. I just know that people going into the 5D realm can't coexist with the lower vibrations. It's just impossible. Because you can't vibrate at a high enough level, at a high enough frequency to live in the 5D world if you are full of chemicals and pollution. Because it lowers your vibration, which is what the government behind the government, the shadow government, that's what they've been wanting. Aw, Wheeler, you're so cute. Oh my God. Let me turn this around and hopefully you can see him. Let's see. Look at him. Hi, Wheeler. His name is Wheeler because he was found on the side of the road on Wheeler Road. When he was just a teeny tiny kitten, he was found on the side of the road. Spay and neuter, spay and neuter, spay and neuter. So, here's my thoughts. People are like, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for all this Elon Musk insanity. Okay? Or his demon child saying swear words in the Oval Office. I didn't sign up for that. Well, you did. What did you expect when you voted for Donald Trump? But this is the thing. They're like, wait a minute. This is not what I wanted. So now they're upset. So this is my message to the people who were voting and supporting Kamala Harris or not Trumpy. You know, when my son was younger and not mentally mature yet and made bad decisions, the most important thing to me was this, that he learned and that he evolved from that. Right? So we would talk it out. I would be like, okay, what was your reasoning behind doing this? Now, with teenagers, sometimes They don't even know why they did what they did, especially boys. I don't know why, Mom. I just did it. And that's true. Sometimes they don't know why. Okay? But sometimes they do know why. So you talk to your child. I would talk to my son, Micah, and I would say, why did you do this? What was the outcome you were looking for? Right? And then, practicing unconditional love with my son. Because at the end of the day, I just wanted him to learn. I did not want to punish him. That was not my desire. My desire was that he learned so that he wouldn't be making horrible mistakes when he was out on his own. That's the purpose of parenting, to guide our children. So we would talk it out. And then I would be like, okay, well, we have all made mistakes, not understanding the full capacity of what we are doing and what that means in the long run. Right? So then we want our children to learn. And we love them unconditionally. We should. And so we help guide them. We nurture them. And be the example. You have to be the example. And then you move on from it. Your family is strong when you coexist. When you, instead of wanting to punish, you want to nurture and guide. Right? So, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm getting in meditation, is that this is that. Right now is that thing. The parenting advice. The good parent. The good person. Right? Be the change you want to see in the world. Right? If you want the world to be a better place, you got to be a better person. So let's be the better people and rise above our petty anger. Anger doesn't make anything better. It never could. It never will. Okay? Judgment, it's just another form of anger. So we're not going to judge and say, you did this, you stupid idiot. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do that. Let's not do that. Okay? Let's say, all right, what have you learned from this? And how can we as a community, how can we do better working together? This is the only hope for this country, is if the people stand together united. This is our only hope. And we can still demand cleaner water. we can still demand cleaner air. You know, it starts with us. Everything is not the government's responsibility. If you want cleaner water, you want cleaner air, stop buying fucking polyester clothes. I love polyester clothes because the way they fit. You wash it, you hang it up, it's dry in an hour. No wrinkles. It sits on your body nicely. Colors don't fade. Yeah. It's fabric. It's fabulous. But it's killing our planet and it's killing us. When we wear polyesters, it absorbs into our blood system, into our skin cells. Don't expect the government to just retailers stop selling polyester. Retailers will sell what people are buying. You have the buying power. Right? People have the power. It's in you, not in your government. Don't buy any more polyester. If you want clean water, if you want a wonderful environment for your children to grow up in, and you don't want toxins in your food, don't buy polyester. That makes a big, big statement. Oh, I guess we're not going to manufacture polyester anymore. People aren't buying it. See, you have the power. If you have 1 acre of property, if you have 5 acres of property, grow your own food. Right? You can grow a lot of food with 1 acre of property. Now you're going to be going to the store less. Right? So now if all farms are organic farms, which means no pesticides, no chemicals, then the price of organic food would come down because that would be the norm. Grow your own food. Hurt the grocery store industry. Right? You have the power. I'm hoping and praying. I'm trying to manifest a couple of acres at least for myself, so I can do my own gardening again. I miss gardening. I miss it. I miss stepping outside at 7 o'clock in the morning and just first thing, getting my hands dirty in the soil, pulling the weeds, or, working with my plants, working with the soil. I miss that. You have the power. You didn't have to give in to the frumpy to make a change. The change comes from you. You make the change. If you have a dog and you don't want your dog pooping and peeing on your plants, you fence it off so they can't get in. Right? Or you can make beds, plant beds, raised plant beds. We've got the power. We've had the power all along. You know, turn off your TV so you have more time for what's important. My TV is in the closet. It's been in the closet since December 1st. It hasn't come out. So, you know, spring is coming. Start planting your garden today. Where you can control what goes into your food, right? You have the power. So one step at a time. If you start thinking ahead, you're going to get lost and frustrated. You know? Like jet fuel and stuff like that. How do we travel? Okay, let's just start with the first step. The change that you can make inside of yourself, around yourself, in your home, where you have some control. And then make sure you write letters to your Congress people, your senators, your governor. Take a few minutes and write those letters. Right? Support small businesses. Walmart put all the mom and pop businesses out of business. Support the small businesses. There's a big change right there. There's a lot of business owners in Augusta, Georgia. Seek them out. See what they can provide for you. What do I provide? I provide outstanding pet sitting services. Your pets will be so loved when they're in my care, and they will be looked after with the greatest care and concern. I provide that. I'm a Reiki master. If you're having headaches, sinus pressure, overall, like me, fibromyalgia pain, arthritis pain, you're having nightmares, you're trying to get out of a toxic relationship and you just keep going back into it, you need help with that, Reiki master right here. Right? Support me and I can start buying a Rife machine and start using frequencies as well to start healing. There's people using Rife machines to make your teeth grow back. How cool is that? Accelerate the cells. Right? We can do this. The people have the power. You think the government's got all this power. Stop looking to the government to make everything right. Augusta is digging up water and sewer lines and replacing them. They have been doing it. I have been taking note. That's desperately needed, and we really need to focus on that. So, if you say Augusta's not doing anything, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay? Be kind. Forgive. Allow people to make mistakes, even when they're big ones. We're all learning. We're all growing. We're not all in the same place. Have some compassion. If you don't have the ability to forgive, ask the universe, ask your guardian angel, ask your spirit guides, ask Jesus, whoever you need to ask. They will all provide the same help. They will help you learn to forgive. They will help warm your heart to be forgiving. You know, two things that are hurting us so desperately, so horribly, is all the alcohol that people are buying. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry to speak the truth. But yeah, alcohol influences us in a very negative way, mentally and physically. It destroys our ability to fight off infections, diseases. It destroys our brain cells. We're not in our right mind. Drug abuse, right? Addiction, same thing. Okay? So when you reach for another bottle of Jack Daniels, reach for a bottle of water. Hopefully not a plastic bottle. Glass bottle. Or you can get those coconut waters that come in like a cardboard box, right? Or get a filtration system hooked up to your sink. Filter your water. Get a distiller. You have the power to make the change. You and me. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful day. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Whoops. Sorry. My arm doesn't work very well yet. Blessings, 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 love and light, peace, and goodwill, good intentions, forgive, and move on. Bye.